It doesn't matter if you're sitting here or especially back here. The all-new Mercedes-Benz S-Class is equal parts executive sedan and high-end day spa.
It's not the rarest Mercedes, far from it, but it is the brand's flagship sedan, and as such commands one of the loftiest starting prices in their lineup, at $95,325, including destination. But that doesn't deter Mercedes shoppers, as the S-Class has outsold even the entry-level CLA so far this year. And in the segment, the S-Class is keeping pace with its three key competitors, combined. In summary, the rich prefer the S-Class over the 7 Series, A8, and LS. And having spent the week with this S550 4MATIC, the base, if you will, all-wheel drive S-Class, I can understand why. This very large, stately car, with its prominent grille and newfound elegance, sets a successive benchmark for S-Class design. An injection of sensuousness is exactly what this empty suit needed. Even in this unflattering ruby black metallic, which appears fecal brown in the sun, this S550, with the benefit of the optional sport package, looks positively regal. That $5,900 grouping adds 19-inch AMG wheels and subtle sport body styling. Here are the basics. Power still stems from a direct-injected 4.7-liter V8 fed by 2 turbos, but it now generates more energy. Rated at 455 horsepower and maintaining its lusty 516 pound-feet of torque. It's got 7 gears with which to work, and on my 4MATIC tester, routes the power permanently to all 4 wheels. Gas mileage has improved slightly, earning the S550 4MATIC 16 mpg city, 26 highway, a betterment of 1 mpg in combined driving, thanks in part to the start-stop system and eco driving mode.
The driving experience is characterized by the physics-defying marriage of the bi-turbo V8 and air suspension. Its dynamic range is virtually unparalleled, taking you from relaxed limousine comfort to a fast 4-door completely in control of the back road. Sports settings aid in the transition, but no matter which settings you choose, the S550 always feels like the best engineered car you've ever driven.
This car will happily lay down a 0 to 60 time in less than 5 seconds. And even with the onslaught of electronic driving aids, a grouping Mercedes calls Intelligent Drive, and largely paired in the $2,800 driver assistance package, the S550 still is able to connect with you, the driver, without extraneous buffers. Some of the more spectacular features here include high-beam headlamps that can be permanently kept on by masking out other vehicles in the beam's cone of light, and the Night View Assist Plus that uses a thermal imaging camera to bring attention to pedestrians and animals. Yet with a car of this size, I would think the $900 surround view system would be standard. And if you're wondering about magic body control, the S-Class's futuristic camera system that scans the road surface ahead and adjusts the suspension accordingly, it's not available with 4MATIC. Even without it, the S550 is so surprisingly agile that you'd never guess it weighs nearly 4,800 pounds.
When you drive a new S-Class, you expect to see things you've never seen before, and this here is definitely one of them. There's a glass vial in the glove box that's a fragrance atomizer. This scent here is Freeside Mood, but 3 other scents are available for $110 each.
You control the ionizer and air freshener settings, among everything else, through this opulent 12.3-inch high-res screen via the command controller. I'm a tech guy, and I really had to spend time with this system before I built up a fluency. And though I don't necessarily have a better alternative to accessing this much stuff, it's far from intuitive, taxing the brain in an otherwise soothing environment. You really do need a massage after this. And by the way, despite research, a call to embrace support, and experimentation, I was never able to get the optional split view to work, which is supposed to allow the passenger to watch My Little Pony while the driver remains attentive to the road.
There's not a single light bulb in this car. It's exclusively an LED machine. And with changeable colors, the car becomes absolutely spectacular at night.
The interior is where this S-Class truly flaunts its stuff, with rear seating so comfortable that my guest this week couldn't stop raving about it. Mercedes focused a great deal of attention back here, and it shows. The pillow headrests are my favorite part, yet can you believe that with this level of amenities, that 4-zone climate control isn't included? Add another $3,000 if you want it. Soft closed doors and a power deck lid that doesn't waste any time are standard. With items such as heated armrests and door panels, a library-level quietness to the cabin, and the most amazing looking and sounding Burmester sound system I've ever heard, the S550's interior is the pinnacle of automotive awesomeness. Space has increased a bit in here too, while the trunk's 16 cubic feet remains the same. Total it up, and this car is at $128,895. And based on surging sales, a price none too high for the S-Class faithful who want the best or nothing. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.